Galleries take a 50% commission on every sale of a piece of art. So should artists work with an art gallery, or should they just market themselves online and see if they can keep that full amount? Well, there are pros and cons to both. Being an artist is like being any kind of entrepreneur. Young artists often believe you're not a real artist until you join a gallery, but the truth is that it's just a little bit more complicated than that with the internet being available. If I started a handyman business, selling my services as a handyman, I have a choice. I could join a franchise group of handymen that already exists and already has a lot of customers, or I could start my own independent handyman business. So it's the same choice when you're deciding whether to work with an art gallery or work online, because you could be working for yourself and have to start from scratch having no customers, or you could leverage an art gallery's existing customers and maybe start a little bit more easily. Art galleries are an incredibly important part of the art world and culture, and a lot of customers really benefit from seeing the physical painting in a physical space in order to decide if they want to buy it or not. So let's start to unpack why art galleries need to take 50% commission from artists. They do a lot of good work for artists. Any type of entrepreneur will need a team of specialists. You can count on your art gallery doing your marketing and PR, keeping up an online presence that benefits you, having existing art collectors who are already interested in your work, solo and group shows, an expert sales force, and visibility to your target demographic. Now, if you want to be an artist who is independent from a gallery, unrepresented, then you will need to do a couple of jobs for yourself. The first job, obviously, is production. You need to make the artwork. Secondly, you have to do your own marketing and PR. You need to get the word out about yourself because nobody is there to do it for you. Going along those same lines, you'll need a social media manager and an online website manager. You'll also need to be your own art director. So not everybody is good at making the artwork and also knowing how best to frame it or place it in an interior setting. So that's a skill that you'll need to brush up on if you want to do this part yourself. Big artists sometimes hire an art director to actually do this work for them. Also, obviously, you'll need to be your own CEO. So you have to have a growth mindset. You have to be focused on what's to come, what's happening this month, next year, having a 5-year plan, and trying to minimize effort and maximize results. Are you an artist who works with a gallery, or do you prefer to sell independently? Have you learned things about the art business that I haven't mentioned here? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me today. I make a new video every Monday about art and creativity, so I hope to see you again next week.